Hey, it's Dan, welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today because the rules don't apply to the rich people. Don't even have to ask them, they're just gonna tell you. Before I get into it, please take a second. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Today we have a sponsor, Dr. Amy Lee, and I will talk about her in a little bit. But first things first. Our governor, Governor Hair Joe Gavin Newsom, went out and passed a law that made it so fast food workers had to make a minimum of $20 an hour as of April 1st. Now, isn't that great? It's groundbreaking. It's beneficial. It's going to bring people out of poverty, and everybody's going to have to be responsible for this and pay the same and then some, okay? Well, then you flash forward to the governor's restaurants. The governor owns multiple restaurants, wineries, and things that are in his blind trust while he's in office. The first one is the Plump Jack Cafe, and I had multiple people send me this one. The Plump Jack Cafe is advertising bussers, servers, dishwashers, and food runners for $16 an hour. Well, wait a second, it's in California, guys. Okay, it's in beautiful Lake Tahoe. It's considered Lake Tahoe's premier location. You've got, risotto that's $47. You've got a New York strip steak that's $67. And don't forget the Norwegian salmon. Okay, that's another 40 bucks too if you want that. But Governor Newsom is not paying the $20 an hour himself. Where does it end, guys? Where does the hypocrisy end with the rich people? Now, here's the thing that floored me, first restaurant, $5,300 of Burgundy, okay? When was the last time you guys had a $5,000 bottle of wine? Because I can tell you the last time I did, never. Okay, so absolutely insane. The next restaurant is the Balboa Cafe, and it's funny, I'm on Balboa Island right now, so this is kind of funny. The Balboa Cafe is advertising servers for $18.07 an hour. Again, not the $20 an hour, but again, a high-end restaurant, and it is, getting, everything from steaks to fish to all these different things that are, $40, $50. They consider themselves one of the premier restaurants in Northern California, and they're clipping people and charging them all this money, but he's not paying a fair wage for this, okay? So people are furious about this, okay? First of all, I was sitting having coffee the other day, answering emails, and a woman walked up in an O'Reilly Auto Parts store, Caitlin, and said, listen, you're that YouTube guy. I want you to know there's a lot of us that are really pissed off, and we're gonna get our fair share. This is not right that we're not making $20 an hour, and the fast food workers are gonna make it. So we're gonna start campaigns of pay us a fair wage and make it fair, hashtag make it fair. She had all these different things that she was working on. She wouldn't go on camera, but the point is that these people are not getting paid the $20 an hour. They're pissed off about that, okay? So with that, we're in his office. So with that being said, people are furious about this, okay? Absolutely furious about this. So what do you think about that? Are you surprised by this? And again, I am telling you, I still think that he's going to be a candidate for president this year. And people laugh and tell me I'm crazy, but you be the judge, okay? Now the next one is an auto company. Have you heard of Canoo? C-A-N-O-O, Canoo, okay? Well, Canoo has a CEO, Tony Aguila. And Mr. Aguila is the CEO of a public company, Canoo. Now, think about this. This guy has spent $1.7 million in 2023 on private jets. $1.7 million. And again, who spends that kind of money on a private jet? Tony does. Tony also had a company that only did $800,000 in sales, but he spent double that on his private jet. So how would you like to be an investor or shareholder of Canoo, the auto company Canoo? Okay, so here's the thing. These people waste this money. These people spend this money without a care in the world. There's nobody to answer to, okay? So the company lost $386 million or $386,000. It has lost all this money, and this guy is spending $1.7 million on private jets. Okay, so again, the beauty of this is that there was an update sent to me this morning from Electric. Electric is spelled funky. You can see the story below. But the Securities and Exchange Commission is now looking at excess expenses for the public company. Huh, isn't that funny? So, needless to say, I don't think these people are going to get away with this stuff. And again, all these people that are not getting the $20 an hour wage, it's going to kill so many businesses. It's going to destroy things because people are fed up with not making enough money. Okay? So, you mark my words. Big problem with the 99-cent store. Big problem with auto parts stores. Big problem with everybody. I've had a woman that works in a nail salon that was saying it's not fair that she doesn't make a wage like that. So you're going to see it. It's just going to snowball. But it is going to come to a city near you. Now, the final thing of where things don't apply towards us is the IRS just announced. And remember, they're not going to come after any of us peasants that make under $200,000 a year. They're going to come after, you know, all the rich fat cats. Well, no. You have a 60% higher chance of getting audited if you make under $200,000 a year because of the increased scrutiny right now. They are looking to come after everybody right now that makes under 200 grand a year. The 87,000 new agents, read the story below, the 87,000 new agents are actively looking at people that make under, you know, $200,000 a year. Crazy, 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 guys. You haven't seen anything yet. It is just the beginning. Mark my words on this. Let's talk about our sponsor, Dr. Amy. You know, in our world, we have so many medical advances. And one thing that blows me away is there are foods that people eat that people think are health foods, and they're really not. Dr. Amy came up with a study where she proved that things that people think are health foods are bad for our gut, they're bad for our energy levels, they make us sluggish, and they even add to weight gain. Some countries have even banned these foods. If you go to 3harmfulfoods.com/Dan, use the link below, the number 3harmfulfoods.com/Dan, you will see a video that she put together on these health foods that you shouldn't eat. Now, think about this. So many times people think that they're doing the right thing, putting the right things in their body, and they're just not, okay? You can do something about it today, but check out Dr. Amy's video. It's really good, the thing that she put together. Again, 3harmfulfoods.com/Dan. Check it out today. The best place and the easiest way to get there is using the link below. Now remember, the rules don't apply to these people. Look at the outgoing CEO of Boeing, Dave Calhoun, okay? Now, would you say the company's been doing good lately? Got a lot of problems, okay? Mr. Calhoun paid himself $33 million last year, okay? $33 million. Little high on that, you know? Elon Musk is furious with Reuters. Reuters issued a story late this week talking about how there will be no $25,000 electric vehicle from Tesla, and that they've scrapped plans to do this. And Elon Musk is furious about this because he's saying, you know, they're lying, totally lying. Who told them this? We have inside sources that have told us this. Okay, inside sources, who are they? Who are the inside sources that have told you that we're scrapping the plans for a $25,000 EV car? You know, it hasn't happened. But again, Elon Musk is he's the spider in the jar right now that they're just poking. So, you know, I've given him a hard time too, but man, oh man, he's furious over this one. Read the story below. The next thing is food inflation right now. And remember, prices are going down. It's all in your imagination. Everything's great. And what you have to look at is the price of food. In 2019, to get $100 worth of groceries right now is over $137. It's gone up 37% minimally right now. So 37% food inflation is outrageous, guys. And again, I have people that send me things all the time, from as simple as bread to cereal to eggs right now, and you're gonna see it go through the flipping roof right now. So with that, where does it end, guys? Remember, everything's good right now. Paid $6, over $6 for gas the other day, and now we're supposed to sit there and be told that prices of food is gonna go down, and you know it's not. Let me know what you think about this. I'm on Balboa Island, walking out towards Newport Bay. I am on one of the public docks that I just showed you. Now, this is wild when you think about this. Everything is going up, and again, you know, what are you gonna do about it? The Newport Bay just announced a price increase right now, and they're going to raise the price of what they call moorings, okay? Now, I wanna show you guys what a mooring is, for those of you that don't know the boating business at all. See those boats that are out there tied to that buoy? That's a mooring. The only way to get there, you can't walk there, you can't, you know, get there other than to swim, take a kayak, a boat, something to get out there. That's the only way to get out there. The bay is full of them. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of these things are out here. What they've done and what they've just announced is that the Newport Bay is going to raise the price of moorings. What would you guys think would be a lot? Okay? What do you think? 25%? That'd be outrageous. 37% like food? No, they're gonna raise them 400%. 400% for the price of this. Now, here's the thing about this. You can sit there and go, oh damn, these people own boats. These people have all the money in the world. Read the story below, okay? Out of the local paper, talking about how boaters can't afford this. Not everybody's rich, guys, remember that. But the rich people don't care. But again, they want a dock. You know, you want to get your, you want to get your boat tied to a dock. That's okay, but it's much better if it's tied to something like that. You know what I mean? So 400% price increase. How do you live with that? How do you live with that? Now, think about this. What we're seeing right now is an increase in bankruptcies like we've never seen since April of 2009. What you're seeing is an uptick of public bankruptcies. Companies that are public, companies that have sold stock in their company, and are large companies that are going bankrupt. Now, of the 9 companies that filed bankruptcy last week, 3 of them had pre-approved, structured agreements with the banks to where this is how we're gonna get out of it, this is how we're gonna stiff our creditors, here's who we're not gonna pay, this is who we're gonna pay. Now, with these agreements, you're seeing the bankruptcies for the large companies and the small companies go through the flipping roof right now. It is absolutely unbelievable the number of bankruptcies that are happening right now. And, oh, it's just a bad week. No, guys, this is a trend. 2024, if it heads right now, you're gonna see bankruptcies up 25% over last year right now, if it just stayed at the same pace. But the problem with it is that it's going up faster than ever. Now, one of my favorite stories is the Department of Justice deal with the National Association of Realtors. And this is going to dramatically change the real estate business. Remember travel agents? Yeah, that's what I think real estate agents are going to be like in the next, 24 months. You're going to see it cut back dramatically like that. Now, some people don't want to see that, but here's the thing. The Department of Justice has just allowed the appeals court has allowed the Department of Justice to reopen the settlement. I have seen crazy things from lawyers. I have seen videos that I can't verify sent to me talking about what's happening with this settlement. And here's the thing. The real estate settlement is something that's commission-based. I've seen it as crazy as they want to pay the real estate agents per hour. That's the only agreement that they'll accept. You have to put yourself an hourly agreement for a real estate agent. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? But I'm telling you, on a Friday, you can see them throw away the settlement agreement and trash it in such a way that the NAR deal is done. So mark my words, it could get crazier and crazier and crazier. But are you going to pay a real estate agent 3% to sell your house? You're going to pay him 3% to unlock a door and buy a house, okay? Well, damn, they do a lot more than that. They call the inspectors. I mean, you should see the list. My buddy Drayton Nay has just, you know, done this for years. Tell me what you do. Make a list of what you do. And the majority of it, the last person that wrote him, who'd been a realtor for over 20 years, said that they think about the client a lot. That was one of their main things. I think about my clients as they're out paying me 3% of $1.5 million during my $45,000 commission. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you think about this, because wouldn't that be wild if that settlement was kicked out this week? Okay, let's talk about some craziness. Are you concerned about the solar eclipse? Okay, we're not going to see it here in California, but according to the end of the world studies, it's going to affect us all. And I'm glad I have my satellite phone. Let's just put it that way. So share your thoughts on this stuff so far, guys. Let me know. I'm going to finish this video with these last couple stories. The first one is Apple. Apple just laid off 614 people. March 28th, they announced that they are getting rid of 614 people. They sent them notices. May 27th will be their last day. A lot of these people they attribute it to the self-driving car that they were trying to create, and that's done. So, bye. Have a nice day. And here's the thing that blew me away. How many people work at Apple? This is the point of this little story here. What would you say, 5,000, 10,000? How about 161,000 people work at Apple? Isn't that wild? That's a huge number. So, final story is I've traveled to Las Vegas a lot in business. I'm going there soon for a trade show. But there was a person last weekend that won 3 jackpots in the course of 3 hours at Caesar's Palace. And it was crazy, guys. They won 3 jackpots, one totaling $125,000, one totaling $383,500, and one totaling $159,250. $25 bets, okay? For a total of $668,000. Isn't that wild, okay? But here's where it gets crazier. That same guy who now declined to be interviewed was playing on Thursday, a couple days ago, and that guy won another, you know, $692,000. Isn't that wild, guys? On another jackpot. Now, here's the thing. His bet for each pull of the slot machine on a machine called Dragon Link was $2,500 a pull. Okay, well, I don't know about you. I've never... Okay, I'd like to see somebody do that. I've never done anything stupid like that. But $2,500 a pull. Now, there's people on YouTube and TikTok that show their crazy bets and stuff like that. But $2,500 a pull. Okay, it's crazy. Please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to like the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Email me, hello@iAllegedly.com. It's an absolute beautiful day. Okay, so... Onward and upward, guys. I will see you guys very soon. Okay?